So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. He is through here. And here's Vinicius Junior. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Dida claims it without any fuss.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Cameroon with the corner, they're first. There's the header! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Hullet over to the right flank. He's got away. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's having a good look here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, good ball! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Davids. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Van Bronckhorst. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's Thuram. Davids. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Stam. Maldini. And it's Salah. Now he's got space here. He's through here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. Pepe calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's looking wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Dembele, and he was alert to it. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Dembele. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Cruyff. Oh, they could break here. Adriano wants to run onto this. Stam with the slide tackle there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Dembele. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So the action resumes.
Well, Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah could move up a gear here. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Davids looking to receive it in space. Davids proves just a little bit too strong. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cruyff knocks it into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Bronkhorst showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Cameroon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Salah, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Decent chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So we have movement on both benches. That's the keeper's ball. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely worked. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And it's been hooked away. Turns back here, probably the best option. This is it then, now or never. Threads one in. And they've got rid. And it's Gerrard.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Rooney. Rooney. Knocks it out wide. Cameroon are looking to break at pace. And this is Adriano. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Could be danger here. Cameroon close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Too close for comfort. Lovely pass, but can he get there? What a throw in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not the most accurate pass. And the number on the board is 3. Kvaratskhelia! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Vieira does well to get it back. And this is Rooney. Shifted it to the flank. And there goes the final whistle. Cameroon have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place, can he finish? It's hit the upright. Cruyff chasing after it. Now it's Messi. Davids. Lovely feet. And it's Pepe. Nicely weighted ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball.
There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cameroon yet to have an attempt on goal. This looks promising. Dembele, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's looking wide. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared without hesitation. Ibrahimovic! The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Adriano. And here's Cruyff. Caresses it through. And the shot! Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly... It's Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bullish header! Then Bronkhorst clears. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Bronkhorst. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dembele. Vinicius Jr. has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Cameroon are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vieira. And it's Menu. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Cruyff. Edmilson. He's having a shot! Superb from Van Bronckhorst. About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That's wonderfly done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi touches it back. Menu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's a key interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Cameroon are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Back on the way then. Edmilson. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. And Van Bronckhorst. Dembele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That has not gone well. Cruyff. Van Bronckhorst. Van Bronckhorst. He leaps for it. They want to be quick to recover this. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Dida did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. Oh, what has happened here? Van Bronckhorst with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 20.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be right.
It's rising!
It's loose.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Manchester United have their third corner. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Edmilson. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Dembele really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that has been cleared.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's Adriano! Adriano! That is wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have! And this is Adriano. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Bergomi. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Rooney. Rooney going forward. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. Hazard. And this is Dembele. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. And that's it.